Thank you, sir.
So Simran Man.
Yes, sir.
So how are you, Simran?
Sir, I'm very good, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm also good. So Simran, you're coming for which entry?
Sir, I'm coming for the AFCAT entry.
AFCAT entry?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the first time you're coming for the SSB?
Yes, sir. Sir, this is my first attempt in my SSB.
This is the first attempt?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I hope you're not nervous.
No, sir.
So Simran, you're coming from which place?
Sir, I'm from Delhi and I live in Najafgarh, which is in Delhi.
Okay. So you're from Delhi.
Yes, sir.
So how you came from Delhi to Dehradun?
Sir, by train I have come.
Okay, by train.
Yes,
So you
sir.
came alone or your parents have come?
No, sir. My father accompanied me.
Your father accompanied you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you did not say to him that I will go alone?
Sir, I said to him, but sir, he is more concerned about my safety as I never have traveled to interstate by train. So he thought of coming with me for the first time.
Okay. So, Simran, tell me something about yourself. Tell me about your education qualification.
Yes, sir.
About your hobbies and interests, the games and sports that you play.
Yes, sir.
About the roles and responsibilities that you have shouldered in your school life, in your college days.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about your family members, who all are there in your family and what are they all doing. Tell me about your teachers.
Yes, sir.
Who's the favorite teacher and why? Who's the teacher who you don't like and why?
Yes, sir.
Your favorite subject, the subject that you don't like.
Yes, sir.
About your friends, how many friends you have, who among them is your best friend, which quality of best friend that you like the most, which quality of best friend you don't like.
Yes, sir. Sir, beginning from my name, so my name is Simran. So I live in Delhi with my parents, and in my family I have 4 members. My father, Surendra Singh, who is a government employee working in Intelligence Bureau, and so my mother name is Promila Man. She is a homemaker, and she is a homemaker, and my brother is a student of class 9, and so he is in 9th class, and he is intelligent and also a very good sports person. Talking about my education qualification, then sir, I have studied in class 10th. I have studied from Sri Ram International School till my class 10. Then I chose physics, chemistry and math, that is science stream, in my class 11th and 12th. Then in my class 12th I have scored 80%. In my graduation I have done it from the BA, that is Bachelor of Arts, and my main subjects were economics and political science, and I have scored 62% in my graduation. Talking about my friends, I have many friends, and as I'm a very jolly person, I have many friends, and my best friends are Kiran, Jessica, Sagar and Pankaj. And the qualities which I like most in them, then sir, they are actually we all have the same thought process, and they all are very supportive to me and always motivates me to pursue my career and be more focused in my career. Talking about my roles and responsibilities which I took in my school and college, then sir, I have been class monitor in my school days, and I have also assembly coordinator, and also I have also participated in many extracurricular activities like skit competition, then Sanskrit slok competition, English debate competition, and also in the group song competition and folk song competition. And so if I talk about my sports activities, then sir, I have always been very active in my academics. My focus towards sports was not that much, so I have not taken sports as my profession. I have always played it for my entertainment, and sir, I have played badminton, running, and also in my annual day function I have participated in relay race and 100-meter race, and also we played we played kabaddi and kho in the school for general purpose. And so, if I talk about my teachers, then sir, I have always I have always adored my English teacher and my maths teacher, as so my English teacher was very interactive while teaching, and so she also told about her incidents and experiments while teaching. That makes my class, that make her class more interesting. And also she teaches us moral lessons which come across the stories. So I have always inclined towards English literature. And so also my maths teacher, Mr. Baljeet Singh and Miss Monica Patel, are also my favorite teachers, because so they have always teach easiest method to solve a question. That's why they were my favorite teachers. If I talk about my worst teacher, then sir, there is not any such worst teacher I have come across till now. But sir, there was a teacher whom I don't who whose one quality which I don't like. That is sir, he is my Hindi teacher. Sir, actually he is very strict. He gives punishment to the boys very he gives punishment very hard to the boys. That's why I don't like him. And sir, if I talk about my worst friend, then sir, I don't have any worst friend, but there is my friend Rishabh, who at times I don't like, because sir, during class it disturbs me a lot. It doesn't let me focus on my studies. That's why I don't like his this quality at some time. And sir, if I have forgot some questions to answer, you can please tell.
Okay. Uh, so Simran,
Yes sir.
your father is a government employee.
Yes sir.
If I see here that you have done your 10th from Shriram International School,
Yes sir.
whereas in 12th you have done it from Modern Government School.
Yes sir.
What are the reasons of changing the school?
So actually Shri Ram Initial School was till 10th class. That's why I have to go to another school for pursuing my 11th and 12th.
Okay, that school was till 10th only.
Yes sir.
Okay, and how many years you studied in that
Sir,
school?
from class 2nd to 10th I have studied there.
So you studied for almost 8 years.
8 years, yes sir.
And 2 years in Modern Government.
Yes sir.
Okay. So out of the two schools, which school did you find the best?
So both are good at their own place, sir, but I am more attached toward my Shri Ram International School, sir, because I have spent my 8 years of my childhood to my 10th class. Then sir, I am more close towards, because my mostly friends are from that school only, sir.
Okay. And you have got a younger brother.
Yes sir.
What's his name?
So his name is Antriksh.
Antriksh.
Yes sir.
Okay. So who kept this name Antriksh?
So actually my elder cousin has selected this name for him.
Okay. So it's very interesting name.
Yes sir. Thank you sir.
So do you help your brother in his studies?
Yes sir. Very often.
Very often.
Yes,
He
sir.
listens to you?
Yes sir, he listens, but nowadays sir, he is in 9th class now. So he sometimes sir, he get in argument with me.
Okay.
Yes sir.
So which subject you help him?
So till 8th class I have helped him in his all subjects, mainly in maths and science. But nowadays I am more busy in my competitive studies, so he has gone for taking tuition classes. But at home sir, when he finds some doubt, he comes to me and then I resolve them.
Okay.
Yes sir.
So if I ask your younger brother,
Yes sir.
Antriksh, that what is the best thing that he likes in his sister Simran, and what is one thing that he does not like in Simran, what he'll say?
So he will surely answer that. What he likes in me, that so I will help him. So what he likes most in me is that I will help him every time. So I will help him every time. Whether there is a fight between us a few minutes ago, when he comes to me, I'll surely help him. And so when my mother and father are not around, I'll take care of him. This is the thing, sir, which he likes most about me. And so the thing which he hate about me is that, sir, I'm very strict regarding his more engagement and inclination towards the phone, playing games like Free Fire. So I always resist him to don't play these online games. That's why, sir, he hates me because I always keep an eye on him to not play games and
Okay.
focus more on his studies as he's in ninth class now.
So you're a strict elder sister.
So at times, not always, but at times.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you have completed your graduation from Delhi University,
Yes,
Jesus Mary
sir.
College.
Yes, sir.
So, so why did you choose this college, Jesus Mary College?
So actually, when I have not as chosen this college, but when marks when cutoff was released, then there were colleges Miranda House, Jesus and Mary, and some more colleges were there. But so this college was near to my father's office, so when so it is possible for him to to drop me at some time, sir. That's why I chose this college.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So tell me your experience of 3 years in your college.
So it was very good. I have learned many things there. So first, so I was not that much good in my English communication, but there, as it is a convent college, so there was interaction in English. So that helped me the most to become a good communicator in English. And so the second thing which it taught me is to become more confident. So because till class 12, I have never gone alone to my tuition classes or even to school. So always my parents, especially my mother and my elder brother, my elder cousin, they always accompanied me to tuitions. But when I entered my college, then sir, I started going alone, and this made me more confident of doing my work and doing my things with myself.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what is the best thing that you liked in your college?
So best thing, sir, the my friends, best friend Kiran. So I met her there. This is the best thing.
That's the best
And
thing.
sir, also, and sir, there is also one thing. So my teacher, Miss Winnie ma'am, she is my political science teacher in my graduation. That's a she is a very good teacher, and sir, she always promotes me, always promote and support every child to become a very strong personality and and to focus more towards their career. These are the two things which I like most about my college.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, Simran, why armed forces? Why Air Force?
So actually, I wanted to join Air Force because I am inspired from Agni Chaturvedi, and if I talk about my real life, then so I have inspired from my father, sir, who is in intelligence bureau, and so I wanted to follow his legacy to serve my nation. And third reason is, sir, the uniform which motivates me to join Indian Air Force.
Air Force.
Yes, sir.
So, if given the opportunity, you would like to join Indian Army?
So if I will be provided this opportunity, sir, I'll I will still go for the Indian Air Force, sir, because I have always inclined towards the Air Force more than the Army.
No, if I'm asking, if given an opportunity to serve in Army, would you like to serve in Army or you'll only like to serve in Air Force?
Sir, only in Air Force.
Only Air Force?
Yes, sir.
You'll not like to join Army?
So
Suppose you get selected for an army, whereas you have not been selected for Air Force. Whether you join or not?
Sir, if I do not get selected, firstly it is, I don't think that I will not get selected. I will be selected. But if somehow I lack in anything and don't get selected, then sir, I will take this opportunity and join Indian Army, but still try for the Indian Air Force.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what do you know about Indian Air Force?
So Indian Air Force, so we know that, sir, Indian Air Force is the one of the arm of our Indian Armed Forces, and so Indian Air Force is established in 1932, and so we celebrate Air Force Day on 8 on every year on the 8th October, and so Indian Air Force has a is main function of the Indian Air Force is to secure our nation and also the airspace of our nation. And so Indian Air Force, beside the security of our airspace, it has also many functions like providing humanitarian aid during the natural disaster and calamities, and also in the UN missions it is helping. And so if I talk about other things, then so Indian Air Force is Indian Air Force always help the Indian Army and Navy in the other in the at the war times when there is a need by the other branches. So this is what I all know about the Indian Air Force.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you said that you got inspired from your father.
Yes, sir.
Your father is an IB.
Yes, sir.
So you would not like to join an IB?
So if I if I talk, then sir I will. But my aim is sir, I have to I have to serve my nation in uniform. So whether it is through Indian Air Force or through Indian Police Service or through Sir Intelligence Bureau, but to I have to serve my nation at a at a authority or responsible level.
Okay.
When I
So
have some
apart from this AFCAT exam, which all exams you have been giving, or which all exams you have prepared?
sir, I have given my SSC CGL exam, and sir, I have also appeared in the FSI exam, that is Food Safety and Standard Authority of India, and I have also filled the form for the SSC CPO, which is going to held in November.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you mentioned your hobby is newspaper reading.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which newspaper do you read?
So if I talk about my this hobby, then sir, I have been in the habit of reading newspaper my since my fifth class. Sir. Till sir, in my fifth class, I have been reading Navbharat Times. Then sir, I gradually developed interest, and in my 10th class, I have read the Times of India. So, but after in my class 11th and 12th, I don't find much time for reading newspaper, so I just go through the news. But when I took admission in my graduation, from since then I have studied the Hindu.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me five important national and international news that you have been following recently?
So recently, if we talk about the national news, then so there is a reshuffle in the Bihar constituency, and so second one is there is the flash floods in the Himachal Pradesh and the Uttarakhand area, and the third news is that, so just a second, sir, I'm recalling. And so yes, the pitch black exercise which is going to be held in the which is going to be held between the air force of some other nations with the India, and so other news is the visit of our defense minister to the Tashkent, Uzbekistan, and other such nations. And the fifth one is the and so the fifth one is the recent Supreme Court hearing about the free bites.
Okay.
Yes.
So did you follow the recent Commonwealth Games that was conducted?
So if I talk frankly, then sir, I am never interested in the sports news, sir. I just knew about overview of the sports news.
You know about the overview.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I never.
So where was
read
this Commonwealth Games conducted?
So these were conducted in London.
London.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
What is the name of the Commonwealth Games? This Commonwealth Games.
Sir.
Okay, which country participates in Commonwealth Games?
So countries, sir.
Which all countries participate in Commonwealth Games?
Sir, I literally don't know.
You
Sir,
don't
I'm
know?
very poor in this section, very poor.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
But it's about country's glory.
Yes, sir.
They perform so well.
It's about the country.
So
So I have.
even if those people who don't have interest, they take a lot of interest in when some Indian brings pride to the
Yes,
country.
sir. I know that, sir. They have been. We have secured some about 18 medals in these Commonwealth Games.
How many?
Sir, I think 18, sir. I know that, sir. I have been lacking in this area. This is my weakness, sir.
Okay, that's your weakness.
Yes, sir.
So once you know it's your weakness, you could have worked upon that.
Sir, I have. I know I have to work upon that, sir.
Oh, so
but-
then which part of news that fascinates you most? Which is more you are more inclined?
Sir, I am more inclined towards the news which are regarding the women's and the children and the developments for them and related
Okay.
to our foreign policies.
Okay.
Yes.
So you tell me, recently, is there any warship that is being decommissioned in Indian Navy or it has got commissioned in Indian Navy?
So recently, I think it's INS Vikrant which is to be commissioned in the Indian Navy.
NS Vikrant.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And Vikramaditya too.
Vikramaditya. Vikramaditya is going to be commissioned or it is already there?
Oh, sorry, sir. It's already there. INS Vikrant is to be commissioned.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And who's the present air chief?
President Air Chief is Air Chief Marshal Vivek Ram Chaudhary.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, how confident are you to clear the SSB this time?
So this is my first attempt and I wanted to be my last attempt. And so I'm pretty much sure that I'll surely clear this my SSB.
Okay, you're quite sure.
Yes, sir.
So, and suppose if you don't clear the
Yes,
SSB,
sir.
then
So firstly, there are very least chances that I'll not clear it this time. But sir, if I unluckily not able to get through it, then sir, I will give my written again, and so I'll definitely come again with improving on my gray areas and analyzing myself and improving on those areas. I will surely bounce back with more energy and with more dedication, determination to clear SSB in my second attempt.
okay. So, tell me, if you get selected,
Yes, sir.
whom you would like to inform first, your father or your mother?
So I would like to inform my both parents, but I want to call my father first. So he will inform to my mother also.
Why father? Why not mother?
So because my mother will also not bother कि मैंने पहले पापा को कॉल किया फिर मम्मी को कॉल की. She will be happy that I'll get recommended.
Okay.
But पापा को थोड़ा but my father will get because sir he's very close to me. He has accompanied me, so it's my responsibility and duty to first inform him.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So all the best. Do well.
Thank you, sir.